Hi everyone, welcome back to P&J's Homestead Adventure. Today we are making homemade feta cheese. If you haven't already seen us make our homemade yogurt, or our homemade butter, or our homemade cream cheese, I'll leave those links at the end. You'll need 1 gallon of whole milk, a half a cup of yogurt, a half a cup of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, 2 teaspoons of salt. You'll need a strainer, a bowl, and cheesecloth. And something for later to store your feta cheese in the refrigerator. First step in making homemade feta cheese is to bring 1 gallon of milk up to a simmer on medium-high heat. Stir every once in a while just to make sure your milk is not sticking to the bottom of your pan. Milk is starting to get nice and warm now. Now that your milk has come up to a simmer, we're going to add our half a cup of yogurt. And mix it in. Lower your heat to medium-low. Wait 10 minutes, and then we're going to do the next step. Okay, it's been 10 minutes, and now we're going to add our half a cup of vinegar and our 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. You should see it instantly start to curdle. That's good. You don't necessarily want to stir it now. You just want to stir it into the middle, very gently. You don't want to stir it around and around. Now let it sit for 10 minutes on medium-low. After just a few minutes, maybe 3 or 4 minutes it's been, you're going to notice that the whey has separated from your milk, and it's like a yellowish cream color. Go ahead and shut your stove off. Add your 2 teaspoons of salt to the bowl that you're going to store your feta cheese in. Place your cheesecloth on top of your strainer over your bowl, and let's strain the curds from the whey. Take some of your warm whey and add it to your 2 teaspoons of salt. Now we're going to squeeze the rest of the whey out of your feta cheese. And then you want to hang it. So this is where a rubber band or a twist tie comes in handy. And now you just let it hang and drip for 6 hours. By adding the salt to the warm whey, the salt dissolves right away. And then I'll put this in the refrigerator for later. Your whey and salt mixture that you had in the refrigerator is really just a brine. This is where the feta cheese takes on that salty taste. I simply cut it into chunks and add it to the whey and salt. You want it to sit in this brine for at least 24 hours before eating it. You may want to add more salt if you like your feta cheese very salty. You will know that after the first time you make it. If you haven't already met Jason and I, here's a trailer so you can see what we've been up to around here. Thank you for stopping by.